Wood. It's what coasters are made out of, or some of them at least. Some of them are made out of steel, but we're not going to talk about those today. We're not going to let them steal the spotlight for this video. Today, we are talking about nothing but wood. The earliest coasters in history were all made out of wood, and wood is still pretty commonly used for coasters. Nearly any amusement park that you go to in the world, they're going to have at least one wooden coaster. No? Okay. Okay, not every park, but those are irrelevant. Point being, most parks that you go to have at least one wooden coaster. But today, we're going to talk about who's got the most wood. Let's find out. These are the top 10 amusement parks that have the most wood track. To make this easy for every park on this list, I'm just going to add the track length for each wooden coaster. So wood plus wood equals wood. RMC hybrids do not count for this because that is a steel track. Number 10 on our list would be Michigan's Adventure in Muskegon, Michigan. Michigan's Adventure has 3 wooden coasters. They have Wolverine Wildcat, which has 3,000 feet of track, Zach's Zoomer, which has 1,400 feet of track, and Shivering Timbers, which has 5,383 feet of track. Put them all together and you have 9,783 feet of track. Number 9 on our list would be Kennywood in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Wood. Kennywood also has 3 wooden coasters. They have Jack Rabbit, which has 2,132 feet of track, which is the oldest coaster on this list, which opened in 1920. They have Racer, which is 4,500 feet of track, and Thunderbolt with 3,250 feet of track. Put them all together and you have 9,882 feet of track. Number 8 on the list would be Blackpool Pleasure Beach in Blackpool, England. Blackpool has 4 wooden coasters. They have Big Dipper, which has 3,300 feet of track, Grand National with only 2 more feet of track, 3,302. Nickelodeon Streak, which has 2,293 feet of track, and Blue Fire that has 1,099 feet of track. Makes a grand total of 9,994 feet of track. Number 7 on our list would be my home park, Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hershey Park has 2 sort of 3 wooden coasters. They have Lightning Racer, which technically is 2 separate circuits. I consider that as 2 separate coasters, so I'm going to say Hershey Park has 3 wooden coasters. They've got Comet, which has 3,360 feet of track. For Lightning Racer, each side is 3,393 feet. And then there's Wildcat.
Nope.
Put these numbers together and Hershey Park has 10,146 feet of wooden track. Number 6 on our list would be Mount Olympus in Wisconsin, Dells, Wisconsin. Mount Olympus has 4 wooden coasters. They have Pegasus, which has 1,600 feet of track. Still to this day, probably the worst coaster I've ever ridden in my life, just saying. Cyclops with 1,900 feet of track. Zeus with 2,900 feet of track. And Hades 360 with 4,746 feet of track. Put that all together and you have 11,146 feet of wooden track. That's a hell of a lot of wood. Number 5 on our list would be Six Flags St. Louis in Eureka, Missouri. Six Flags St. Louis has 3 wooden coasters. They have Screamin' Eagle, which has 3,872 feet of track, American Thunder with 2,713 feet, and The Boss with 4,631 feet. Put them all together and you have 11,216 feet of track. Number 4 on our list will be King's Dominion in Doswell, Virginia. I say that they have 4 wooden coasters because Racer is a racing coaster. There's 2 separate circuits, so in my eyes it's 2 separate coasters. So 4 wooden coasters at this park. So for Racer 75, each side has 3,368.5 feet of track. Woodstock Express with 1,382 feet of track, and Grizzly with 3,150 feet of track. Put it all together and it just barely beats Six Flags St. Louis with 11,269 feet of track. Number 3 on our list would be Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. Why is that Christmas music playing? Ryan from Post, stop. What? Dude, it's not Christmas time anymore. Why are you playing Christmas music? It's Holiday World. You have to play Christmas music for Holiday World. I don't care. No, it's February, dude. Well, no Christmas music. I'm not making this video. That's it. What? You heard me. No, don't do it. No, that's it. You're done. Wait. Oh, well, I guess you guys are stuck with me for this round. So yeah, as Mr. Christmas Music Hater said, number 3 on our list is Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. Holiday World has 3 wooden coasters. They have Raven, which is 2,800 feet of track, Legend with 4,042 feet of track, and Voyage with 6,442 feet of track. Put it all together and you have 13,284 feet of track. Now come on, was that so hard? Christmas is over. Number 2 on our list would be Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois. So this may be debatable, but this is just my opinion on it. So with American Eagle, it's a racing coaster, but one side is currently standing but not operating, and the other side is the only operating side. However, I still see it as this wooden structure still exists and there's still potential that this thing may reopen. So I'm going to count each side of American Eagle. Each side of American Eagle has 4,650 feet of track, which surprisingly this is Intamin's second coaster. The first one being, it's a big step up. They've got Viper with 3,458 feet of track, Little Dipper with only 700 feet of track, which is the shortest coaster on our list, and Goliath with 3,100 feet of track. And yes, even though it's an RMC, it's still a topper track. It's technically a full wooden coaster, so I'm counting it on this list. Put all these coasters together and you have 16,558 feet of track. All right, to our number one spot. Who do you think has number one spot? Comment down below before I say it. Go ahead. Go on. I'll wait. I'll wait here. Just go ahead down below. Just comment. That's fine. Go ahead. Take your time. It's all good. Who would have thought you would have taken this long? Our number one spot is Kings Island in Mason, Ohio. And they also have a racing coaster, so I'm counting that as two sides. Each side of Racer has 3,450 feet of track, so that times two. The Beast with 7,361 feet of track, which obviously is the longest one on this list and the longest wooden coaster in the world. Woodstock Express with 1,350 feet of track, and Mystic Timbers with 3,265 feet of track. Put that all together and you have 18,806 feet of wooden track. And to think if Summit Beast was still around, that would add another 7,032 feet to that. Well, there you have it guys, those are the top 10 amusement parks with the most wooden track. So, Kings Island has the most wood.
Something bad's about to happen.
Well, what do you mean? Like, what's gonna happen?
Just feels like some roller coaster YouTuber is about to make a bad pun.
No.
Don't you say it.
Hey now, don't do that thing.
Not again. I'm warning you, don't do it.
I don't think so. You better not.
Who
Don't you dare even think about it.
would
You're not gonna do it, right?
have guessed
No.
Don't you dare.
that?
Someone, please stop this madness from the Rye Guy.
I guess you could say
Don't you do it. I swear to God.
that they really
Stop what you're doing.
splintered their way to the top.
Oh my god.
Please, Ryan, no more bad puns. I'd rather ride a stand-up coaster than hear one more pun.
You know, I should double check all these stats for wood measure.
Oh my God!
You know, I was gonna say one more pun, but honestly, I just don't think it would work.
Please no. No, please stop it.
This is what you get for not leaving us alone with your horrible puns.
Oh, you know the consequences. Well, I'm getting out the lasers.
Alright, Rye Guy, that does it.
Ow.
Wow. Oh, he's reflecting it! I gotta get out!
I needed to work off some of that frustration after that pun you made. What? Did you not enjoy seeing me go full Hulk mode and causing a riot? Well, I certainly hope you did because you asked for it by making that pun.
Alright, I made you guys suffer enough. I'll catch you in the next loop. See you guys.